In this simple example, I'm going to show you how to make a pause menu with UI elements. We're going to start with a very basic example, followed up with a little bit details about each element, and finish up with a more complex and refined example. So to do this, we need to create a UI element and create what's called a panel. This will automatically create a canvas, and this panel, essentially, you can put whatever you would like as your pause menu. As an example, I can add a little bit of text and add a few buttons such as play, pause option for an example. Now that the panel is created, we just need a way to call it. And by calling it, it simply means that we're going to set it from inactive to active. And I'm going to do this via our script here. So let's just test this out really quickly. So if you just wanted to know how to create a pause menu, this is how. You create a UI element, which is a panel, and inside the panel, you put the objects that you want to have inside your pause menu, and you activate your pause menu, usually via some kind of a script. So as we said, inside there will be your UI elements. They are anything that relates to the user interface, anything that the player is going to interact with, usually in the form of like an option or a menu or something of the sort. While using Unity, all of your UI elements are going to be placed inside of the canvas. Canvas is going to show regardless of what your camera is looking at. So wherever I place these buttons is where I will see it in the game. And this stays true even if my camera moves around. It's good practice to put all of your UI elements inside of a panel. The panel is a upper level UI container in which you arrange widgets. The panel is this gray background, and inside the panel I have all of my pause menu elements. Let's go over one last example. So to start off our pause menu, let's go into UI and create the canvas. One important feature of this is to adjust the UI scale mode over to scale with screen size. And this will make sure that your canvas should scale to different screen sizes. Here you can adjust your resolution to best match whatever it is you're trying to make the game for. And next, we're simply going to go ahead and create the panel. This container is going to hold all of our UI elements. You can usually readjust your panel size, and you can go inside of color and you adjust the transparency of this panel. It's really good practice to use your anchors. You can press Alt and press this center point here, and this will place your UI element right in the center. Inside of our panel, we can go ahead and add an image. We can place a source image. In this case, I'm going to use Shanron. So we probably want to add some text as well, just to say that this is the pause menu. And the last thing you may want to do is add some button. I'm just going to replace the source image with this Dragon Ball and create another one that's going to say quit. Now that you've completed your pause menu, you can grab the panel and move it over to a script that you've made that can activate and deactivate the game object panel. And with the help of the script, I'm going to activate the pause menu and I can deactivate it. Now, making a pause menu is great, but it's pretty useless if you don't have a script to call it. So if you like, you can go check out this video here that will talk about this pause script that we're currently using and how to make it.